Hello students, in this video lecture we will study what is algorithm, what is pseudocode and what is a flowchart. So let's see algorithm. It is a finite set of steps that specify a sequence of operations to be carried out in order to solve a specific problem. Or in simple words you can say it is a step-by-step procedure. It consists a set of explicit and clearly defined finite steps to carry out for a given set of initial conditions, produce the corresponding output and terminate after a fixed amount of time. It tells the computer to solve the problem in a systematic way to get the desired output. There are some characteristics or properties of an algorithm. It must be finiteness, that means it must terminate infinite number of steps. Then simplicity, it should be simple and easy to read. Then absence of ambiguity, each step must be clear and unambiguous, that means no two statements or no two steps should have the same meaning. Then feasibility, each step must be simple enough that it can be easily translated into the required language. Next is completeness and correctness. An algorithm must be complete and correct. Then input are basically 0 or more values which are externally supplied to the algorithm to get a result. And output, at least one value is produced. There are some steps to write an algorithm. First is start the algorithm, then take input from user, then process the input data. After that produce one or more results after processing and then show the result, and after that exit the algorithm. Then verifying the algorithms. To ensure the efficient execution of program, it is necessary to verify the algorithm before converting it into a computer program. So there are different methods available to verify. The first one is dry run. Find the value of each variable manually after every step. Review, studying the logic and computing with a specification. And last one is walkthrough, presented to the team member for checking the efficiency. Right? In first, we have to find the value of each variable manually, and in the review method, we have to study the logic and computing with a specification, a particular specification. And in the walkthrough method, the algorithm must be presented to a team member for checking its efficiency. This one is an example for an algorithm. Suppose we have to add two numbers, then how we will write an algorithm. Step 1, start algorithm. Step 2, enter two numbers a comma b, or here you can write input two numbers a comma b. In the step 3, compute c equals to a plus b. In the step 4, print c, and in step 5 you can exit. The next one is flowchart. It is a pictorial representation of a problem and algorithms to its solution that uses these symbols connected by flow lines. It is called flowchart because it charts the flow of program. And flowchart is used in expressing and understanding the algorithms, and it is useful for the programmer and system analyst. There are some symbols that are used for flowchart. First one is the terminator symbol. It is represented by a rectangle by rounded ends, and it indicates the start and stop of the flowchart by writing start and stop into these rounded ended rectangles. The next one is input output symbol. It is represented by a parallelogram and indicates input output operation, like this one. This one is a parallelogram, and inside the parallelogram we write the input statement or the output statement. Then symbols, next symbols, those are used for flowchart. Decision symbol, it is represented by a diamond. It is used to check the conditions whether true or false, like this is x greater than equals to y. It will produce some output like whether x or it will be y, and depending upon the condition the program branches into directions. Next one is process symbol. It is represented by a rectangle and it indicates any processing, operation, calculation, etc. For example, z equals to x plus y. Here we are processing something, performing an addition operation. Next one is connector symbol. It is represented using a circle. It brings together two branches of a program. If we have a larger flowchart and the flowchart is not coming on one page and it goes on this next page, then we use this connector symbol at the end of the first page and at the starting of the next page. Basically, it connects various pages of long flowcharts. Next one is predefined process symbol. It is represented using process symbol, rectangle with two lines, one on the left and one on the right side. It indicates a module of a program already defined by another flowchart. Okay, next one is document symbol. It is represented by a document symbol. This one is a document symbol. It is used to represent any document on paper. Next one is data flow symbol. It is represented by arrows. It indicates the flow of operation and also connects other symbols to one another. Right? If we have to connect input output symbol to process symbol, then what we will use? Arrow symbol. The next one is annotation symbol. It is represented by open-ended box connected to the chart by dotted lines. Here it will be a dotted line. It is used for explanation or comments related to the program. The next one is preparation. It is represented by a hexagon. It is used to control, to initiate or to perform some other operation on the program itself. The next one is pseudocode. Basically, it consists of short English phrases used to explain specific tasks within a program. And it is an informal high-level description of the operating principle of a program or an algorithm. It should not include keywords in any specific computer language. It should be written as a list of consecutive phrases, and it allows the designer to focus on the logic of the algorithm without being distracted by the details of language syntax. It describes the entire logic of the algorithm. Example of pseudocode. Write a pseudocode to find sum and average of given two numbers. How we will write it? Begin. Write. Please enter two numbers to add. Then read number 1, read number 2, and sum equals to number 1 plus number 2, and then average equals to sum upon 2. Write sum comma average and end. Thank you. Have a nice day.